to just go back home. But he is out for blood, and oh, look at this, siege tank on siege tank, and look at that, the siege tank, he is so cool. And there is marauders coming out as well now for Sabana. So crazy attack there, which pretty much just sent everything back to equal, except now Sabana is in the lead. Very, very weird. And he has an orbital at his expansion. Of course, nobody mining from his expansion, but he can produce guys twice as fast. So, yeah, man, I mean, it looks like Sabana is actually in a decent spot, going to be getting some medevacs out of his Tech Lab starport, but that's okay. No hate there. Also getting another Thor, and it looks like Sabana really does not care about siege mode at all. He's like, whatever, I got tanks, don't need the siege mode. I'm just going to use them unsieged. Instead, I'm going to be getting some Marauders, some Marines, and some Thors. Oh my goodness. I love that unit composition because it is just so big and beefy and baller. Meanwhile, it looks like BloodreaveZ has his orbital now done, and he is going to be going ahead and getting his workers back 2 at a time. Both of them getting a little bit low at their mains, and oh my goodness, a little bit of harassment by BloodreaveZ Banshee, and by a little I mean he has 4 kills already, could get a 5th. Oh man, and going to be putting more pressure on this orbital, and the orbital is now on fire. Oh noes. So he's going to have to, I don't know if he wants to walk that Thor all the way down there or not, but he's going to have to do something. Lift it off. Oh, no, don't let your orbital get... Oh, man. He's almost letting his orbital die. That would be absolutely awful and detrimental. Sending out a Marauder. Not the best. Holy crap. And that Thor is here, and he just laid down the hammer of Thor, the people's hammer, on that Banshee's head, and the Banshee did go down. Oh, my goodness. Now, it looks like I'm checking upgrades, and I don't see a lot of upgrades for either player, really. I mean, these Marines are still at 0-0, don't have stem or combat shields, and it doesn't look like these Marines are much better off. Yeah, they're the same. So, Bio, although they're getting quite a bit of it, not really getting upgrades for it, which is kind of weird. I mean, I would think maybe a stem or something would be good. I mean, you have a medevac, you can use stem. I don't know, but whatever. I'm not the one playing, and these guys are better than me because I'm only in diamond, and these guys are masters. So, okay, it looks like there is going to be another little engagement. Lots of Marines against a... Oh, no, that medevac is way in front of his army. That's not really where you want the medevac to be. And it looks like there was another open casting call, and a lot more SCVs were picked to go ahead and join the battle. Oh, my goodness, and the siege tank needs to be sieged, I would say. Here we go, and here come out the SCVs. Look at this huge SCV attack battle going on right here. This Thor is the happiest guy in the world because there are so many people that are around him. He cannot possibly be taken out. And he needs to be careful with that whole Thor dropping trick because, oh my gosh, he's already lost one Thor that way. Oh, that was close. And, oh, I guess the Thor will, in fact, go down. Oh, my goodness. And look at that. Looks like the medevac will go down as well. And BloodreaveZ holding it off. My goodness, just barely. Let's go ahead and check out the army now. You can see workers. It is 13 workers to 8 workers. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Let's check the units tab. We can see that there are a couple of mules for both players out. And those mules are going to be playing quite a big difference. And now it looks like BloodreaveZ is out for blood, and he wants... yeah, I came up with that myself. And he wants to do some damage. So these armies are going to go ahead and just pass each other up. And, oh man, they could do a lot of damage to both of each other's economies now. So here comes a Banshee and a lot of Marines, and it's going to be up to Sabana. What does he want to do? Is he going to go back, or is he going to push in? I don't know. There is a siege tank here, but it looks like he is just going to go ahead and push in. These Marines are going to take a lot of damage. Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts again. And the Thor now is going to absolutely roll this tank. Oh my gosh, 3-shotting him. Wow. And so, yeah, this is what I was talking about. It looks like there is a orbital that was dead at Sabana's expansion, and now in his main is under heavy attack. Meanwhile, the expansion of BloodreaveZ is under heavy attack as well and could possibly go down. So oh my gosh, we're looking at like a base trade scenario possibly. If this Thor gets out and he has people repairing it, he does have workers right here, then that would actually be quite a big deal. These Marines doing good old stutter step micro. Meanwhile, over here in the main base, we have a lot of Marines and a Thor still going to be taking out all kinds of stuff. The add-on, the tech lab to the factory going to go down. So no more tanks coming out for BloodreaveZ. Now we're going to be taking out the barracks. Seems like a very specific targeting that he is doing. And oh my goodness, there is a Thor out. He was able to clean up everything. This one mule needs to get back to mining. And it looks like the Banshee is going to go ahead and fly away. 11 kills on that Banshee. Oh my goodness, he totally deserves his rank of sergeant. Wow. And it looks like the Thor only has 4, so he's still a recruit. And oh, Banshees with Cloak, Banshees with Cloak, and it looks like there is no scans at all. So, oh my goodness, this Banshee could actually just clean up everything. Wow, he's going to have to wait. Oh, nice little pickup there. He's going to have to wait for the Banshee. There we go, for its energy to wear off, and now that the energy is worn off, but this Banshee has almost full energy. Ooh, yuck. That's going to be pretty sick. But he could actually drop that. Ooh, doing a lot of damage. Oh, the splash. And why are you picking him up? Just let him do his thing. Oh, he killed the Banshee with a lot of energy, too. That's actually really big. Dude, you got this. You got this. Bam! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now, BloodreaveZ still has more workers and 2 orbitals, and they are getting energy, so that's going to be good. It looks like a Viking coming out. Oh! Oh, no. The Viking. Oh, going to be targeting the medevac. Oh, no. Put him down. Put the Thor down. Put the Thor down. Oh, my goodness. Oh. And he manages to save the Thor, but now the Thor's in kind of a weird spot. I mean, I kind of understand why he did that, so he can't be surrounded and killed by little units, but now he can't attack either. So he's going to be stuck there for a bit. There is another Thor out, and there is a medevac on the way, and there is almost no economy for both players, so this is very awkward, I must say. If we go to the let's go back to units. We can see it looks like BloodreaveZ does have 15 SCVs, but you know what? There's only 3 for Sabana, but he has 2 Thors. So if he puts on some pressure, you know, like he is, then that could be very, very good. He needs to get a medevac over here and go ahead and pick up that other Thor. Looks like a Marine going to be scouting out. Man, this is the longest game I've seen. We're 25 minutes in, and there is no upgrades for Marines at all yet. This is so crazy to me. Goodness gracious. Looks like a couple of bunkers going up for Sabana. He realizes he is ahead economically, and all he needs to do is hold off this aggression, and he will be in good shape. Now, there are 2 Thors, though, and these Thors are going to do a lot of damage. And they do a lot of damage to buildings, too, so if they focus down... the holy crap, man, that bunker went down so fast. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you can repair faster than that. Oh, it looks like, oh my gosh, he needs to target the mules or something. Oh, and he absolutely can't kill these. Oh, they outrange it though. Oh no, the Thors outrange the bunker. Oh my goodness, that's actually a big deal. I didn't realize Thors had a range of 7. Oh goodness, that's quite a lot. And look at this by Sabana, great little move there, going to be pulling out and going to be trying to repair these Thors. All of the workers coming out for BloodreaveZ, and these Thors are going to be taken out by mainly SCVs, and that's a little bit embarrassing for the SCVs. We can see now, for the Thors rather, and LOL at this game indeed, my good BloodreaveZ. You can see Sabana at 8 supply, BloodreaveZ at 17. Neither of them in really a position to attack each other. Looks like BloodreaveZ does have a bit of an economic advantage, and so as Sabana floats his main orbital over to the expansion, BloodreaveZ is going to get ahead a little bit in income. We can go to the income tab. We can see that BloodreaveZ is about 500 right now. Actually, a little bit more. I must have dropped a mule. It does have 10 harvesters versus the 4 harvesters. And there's no mining going on now, but as soon as Sabana lands, that will change. Boop, and there he goes. He's landing. And let's see, what is BloodreaveZ doing? Looks like he is just going to be getting out a lot of Marines. And, oh my goodness, a Banshee coming out for Sabana. Now, there is a Viking, so this Banshee could be ill-fated. Oh no, if he had Cloak, that would be huge because every single mule is worth their weight in more than gold mineral patches right now. Oh no, and here comes the Banshee, and a lot of pressure being put on the Banshee, and I don't think he's going to be able to get away, and that's actually going to be a huge blow to Sabana. That was like his chance to get back in the game, and boom, Banshee does go down. That Viking has 4 kills now. He is an absolute baller, and he is pretty much single-handedly responsible for keeping BloodreaveZ in the game right now, because otherwise that Banshee would have done a ton of damage. So good job on you, Mr. Viking. You can see it looks like there is only 5 Marines for Sabana. Going to go ahead and get a second gas. Interesting choice. I would think you just want to focus on minerals and getting stuff, but who am I to judge? Who am I to judge indeed? Now, it looks like BloodreaveZ actually has a lot of Marauders out and a few Marines. If he just pushes right now, I feel like he could just 1A his way through here. There are no bunkers, no defensive structures of any kind. There are 6 Marines, but that's about it. Yeah, this is just such a weird game. I have no idea. I want to say, oh, that Hellion actually doing a lot of damage to those SCVs. Every SCV he kills is so good. But right now you can see BloodreaveZ is doing a good job of just being safe, standing here, wasting a mule. LOL, that's okay. He's definitely in the lead, 23 supply over 57. So I think BloodreaveZ has this as long as he moves out semi-soon and doesn't give tScSabana enough time to recover. And look at this great scan going down, and he sees literally everything that tScSabana has. So as long as he moves out, oh, but look at this. Oh, my goodness, doing some more damage to these SCVs. Not really killing any, but still forcing a couple Marauders to go ahead and stay back. And he could be scared of all that harassment. Looks like the Viking is now going to be parking at this back hallway so he can see if there's any kind of shenanigans that are going to go on. This SCV is convinced that he is a fighting unit and he wants to fight with everybody else so bad. He's like, let's go, guys. I totally got this. Just give me a chance to prove myself. Put me in, coach. Put me in. I can still fight. And so the coach is going to let him have his chance. So we're going to have to see how Mr. SCV fares as this attack goes on. Now, he does outgun tScSabana by quite a bit, so I feel like this is going to be the final attack and the epic ending to quite a crazy game that ended up at like the 25-minute mark with nobody having anything. So here we come, and oh, those Hellions doing a lot of work actually. Look at this, the SCV leading the way. He is like, I got this, guys. Give me a chance. I can totally take these guys on. The Hellions are flaming on the forums. They are just posting all kinds of negative stuff, and you can see that the morale of tScSabana's guys are going down. A little bit of flamage in return. Some your mama posts possibly. And oh no, but the flames are too much in addition to rockets and a whole bunch of bullets from these Marines. I think is going to spell doom for tScSabana. Oh, there's one more Thor, but he gets picked up and taken out in the medevac. Awful way for the Thor to go. There's the GG, and that is going to end this pretty epic and intense battle. This is a game from the semifinals of the ASCWeekly Masters Tournament. Again, they have 4 different levels of tournaments, so regardless of your skill level, if you ever want to try and play StarCraft in a tournament setting, head over to ASCWeekly.com. Check them out, and I will be commentating tonight, so you can head over and find out exactly when that is. I'm going to make you guys do some legwork. My Dr. Evil face, and my pinky is at the corner of my mouth. Yes. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Now get on Battle.net and slay some nerds.